Start.
My name is Disa. I am the president of the Disability Rights Association of Goa, and this is Mr. Prakash Kamath. He is a volunteer with us and a member of the State Advisory Board on Disability. Today we have called this press conference to highlight about 4 issues. So the first issue that we would like to highlight is the number of accidents which are happening in the state of Goa for the last 2 to 3 months. Lots of accidents are happening where people are losing their lives, people are becoming disabled for life. So we are demanding that the government should conduct an inquiry into the matter as to what is the cause of these accidents. It may be because of rash driving, it may be due to bad roads, no speed breakers, or it may be due to alcoholism, it may be due to your no fitness certificates for the vehicles. Many of the commercial vehicles may not be having fitness certificates, so it may be due to that also. So we are demanding an inquiry. Let the government find out what is the reason for these accidents, so that then only we can work on prevention of road accidents. Otherwise these accidents are going to continue. Otherwise more and more people are going to become disabled, more and more people are going to lose their lives. Secondly, we would like to highlight the harassment of a person with disability by the electricity department of the Kunkoli division. Recently we came to know that in Kepe, high tension wires are passing through private properties of 4 to 5 houses, and when a worker of this disabled person came in contact with the high tension wire, he even lost his hand. So his hand had to be amputated due to this high tension wires. But now instead of the electricity department shifting the high tension wires from the private property, they have sent him a notice saying that you tell us where you want to shift, you conduct the joint inspection, you make an application to the department to shift the high tension wires. Now we are not understanding why high tension wires are passing to private properties, which is totally illegal, totally endangering the life of the people. You are endangering the life of the people. One person has lost his hand, and now you are telling the disabled person to conduct a joint inspection. You conduct a joint inspection, you apply to the department to shift the high tension wires. Then what is the work of the electricity department? Are they not supposed to be doing this? This work is supposed to be of the electricity department. You cannot expect a 100% disabled person to run from pillar to post, to conduct joint inspections, to shift high tension wires, when it is totally your fault of having illegal high tension lines on private property. So that also we are strongly condemning this incident of the assistant engineer in the Kunkoli division. So we demand that the chief engineer of electricity department takes cognizance of this matter, takes action against the assistant engineer Kunkoli division for harassing this person with disability. He also ensures that these high tension wires are shifted from private property at the earliest. The third point that we would like to highlight is, we have come to know that the residents of Chimbel are opposing the house for the homeless conducted by the Providoria on Providoria property. We appeal to the residents of Chimbel, we appeal to the Panchayat of Chimbel to please allow this project of the Providoria on Providoria property, because at present government does not have any facility for housing of urban homeless. Today there are so many homeless, urban homeless on the streets of Panjim, who have nobody to look after them. There are homes today which are not accepting disabled persons because they have no facility to look after them. So there is a need not only for the urban homeless, there is a need in Goa for disabled persons who have nobody to look after them. Parents today are worried what will happen to their children after the death, after their demise. So this government facility can look after such cases of disabled people. They may not be street people, but they are disabled persons who have nobody to look after them, and no NGO today is taking disabled persons who have nobody to look after them. So this facility of Providoria will look after homeless, urban homeless. At the same time, it will look after disabled persons who have nobody to look after them. And lastly, we would like to say that the panchayat elections are coming, and central government has already approved a proposal of our National Disability Network to nominate persons with disability on the panchayats. And as the Panchayati Raj is a state level subject, they have written to all the chief secretaries to nominate, to consider the proposal to nominate a person with disability on the panchayats. So we are demanding that the Goa government also approves this proposal to nominate a person with disability on the panchayats. As you know, today lots of issues are there at panchayat level for concerning persons with disability. Today permissions are given for construction which are not accessible for the disabled. Lots of public buildings have to become accessible for the disabled. Lots of disabled persons are there who are not getting government schemes. Lots of issues are there concerning disabled persons. So to look into all these issues, we need a person with disability on the panchayat bodies. So we are demanding that the state government also approves this proposal of nominating a person with disability on the panchayat bodies.
Also accessibility for election, panchayat election.
No, what do you mean by panchayat body nomination?
The panchayat.
Election, they have to stand for election?
No, nomination.
Nomination.
Nomination. After the parties,
nominated.
after the people are elected, there is a nomination facility. So one person with disability should be nominated on the body.
All panchayats?
All panchayats. Because now it is happening in all states. Central government has approved the project. Jaipur and Indore and some other states have already implemented this proposal of the government, of the central government. And now Goa state government also should implement this nomination of person with disability on the panchayat bodies.
Is there any provision regarding this in constitution?
Yes.
Now in constitution not there, so if it is there in the constitution, it will become election and reservation. This we are asking for nomination. Okay? Because constitution amendment has to be at the central government level. State government has no powers to amend the constitution.
But in other states it is there?
Yeah, other states it is there, nomination.
Basically what happens, there are issues. Say health center is there in the panchayat area. It is not accessible. Person with disability understands these difficulties better. Panchayat houses, many of the panchayats themselves are not accessible. They are on first floor. People struggle with crutches and all to go, or visually impaired. So all these issues, when a person from the village itself, person with disability is nominated, that person can take up. We also from disability sector can take up with that through that person. That is why we are saying that do this nomination. It will help.
From the
Also there are issues like presently we are facing that monthly pension which is available to around 12,000 persons with disability from social welfare. It is pending almost for 3 months. So these things, this kind of pendency should not be there. There are many persons with disability who rely entirely on this pension, monthly pension. They are facing tough time. So government should also expedite this.
This disabled nomination should be from the villagers, from that village?
Yeah, from the village.
Yeah, yes.